All right, welcome back. I am joined now by the NABA's defending cruiserweight champ, Matt Godfrey. Matt, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. Thank
you. No problem. Since the last time we caught up, you've obviously had a huge fight over in Germany, which you suffered your first loss. Can you just talk about that experience?
Well, just about a year ago, we went over to Germany. We fought for the #1 spot for the WBC, and I actually came up short. I lost a very close decision. You know, it's a little tough going over to another country, having to get used to everything that's going on there and everything, and styles of European fighters, even though I fought some before in the past, just never as a professional. So all of it in the whole was a tough experience, but you know, like I said, it was a close fight, and had that fight been here, the results may have been different.
In suffering your first loss, you're 18-1 now.
Yeah.
It also brings you, to a new level, a little bit of respect. You know, you have that loss, you can now go out and fight with the loss.
Absolutely, you learn so much more from a loss than you will from 18 wins. So many things I took out of that fight. Came back home, got into the gym, worked on so many things that I did wrong. A lot of the things I didn't think I did wrong in the fights up to that were exposed in that loss. So I was able to come back, regroup, work on all the things I needed to work on, and was able to pick up 3 more wins from there on.
Can you talk about the difference in fighters overseas than here in America?
Oh man, they just fight a lot different. They lay back a little bit. You know, they're very offensive. They don't move their head much, so it's something you have to get used to. And like I said, I've done it a lot in the amateurs. I fought some Europeans, but you know, the whole experience of going over to Germany my first time as a professional was a little different, a little awkward, and threw me off a little bit. But you know, they fight a lot differently than we do.
In a week, you'll be fighting in Philly, defending your title. Yeah. Can you talk about that big fight coming up?
I'm really excited about that. This is going to be my, I believe, my 7th time on national television on ESPN. Half of my knockouts have been on ESPN. All my main events I've had on there have come by knockout. That's when I bring out the best. That's when I train the hardest. That's when everyone gets to see me. July 10th is going to be a really great fight. I'm fighting another undefeated Native American fighter who's coming in and looking to take my head off. So it's going to be a really, really good fight. You're
also the main event, so obviously there's going to be a lot of eyes on you. What can you prove to not only the Philadelphia audience, but everybody broadcasts against America as well?
I'm going to prove to a national audience again that I belong. I deserve to be the #2 man in the world. This will be, like I said, my 7th time on ESPN. Every time I've been on, I've showed everybody what I'm all about. Every time I get on there, I take guys out. I don't just win, I win very impressively. I plan on doing that again this year, this summer, and propelling myself right to that #1 spot so I can get a title shot.
#2 ranked in the world right now. Can you talk about not slowing down at all? It seems like you're just going up from here.
You know, I just try to stay consistent. I stay in the gym every day. I'm out running the streets of Rhode Island all the time. People see me. I see everybody. You just got to stay consistent with it. Hopefully, after this win, I can get another fight, as soon as possible, or even possibly a title fight. Actually, on July 10th, I was supposed to fight the #1 man in the division, Thomas Adamek. And once he found out a little bit more about me, they figured out a way to get me out of there, and then the opponent changed, so I had to fight someone else. But I'm fighting someone just as dangerous, who's 18-0 with 16 knockouts, who doesn't know how to lose, who hasn't had that yet. So it's either way, it's going to be a difficult fight.
Well, we want to wish you the best of luck next Friday. That fight will be again on ESPN2, July 10th, and we wish you all the best of luck. And we hope everyone can go out and watch it. And we'll be back to wrap up the Sports Wrap in 90 seconds.